Yeah, all right. Reckon they can't get a cab here for half hour.
Well, try quick cars.
No, they charge what they like. They think they're British Rail. Be murdered by the time I get to that cash and carry.
Well, you should have got up when I called you.
Trace, I'm up at Sparrow's Cough all week. Saturday's the only chance I get for a lay-in. Of course, if you was to lend me your car...
No.
Why not?
You can't drive.
Not true. I grant you I haven't passed my test, but that does not mean I can't drive.
But what if you have an accident or get stopped by the police?
I'll give you a name. It worked last time.
What?
Relax, Trace. They're hardly likely to stop a disabled driver, are they?
Where did you get that from?
I made it.
You've spelled it wrong. That don't say disabled, that says disabled.
No, I'm educationally subnormal as well.
Didn't expect to see you this morning.
No. We only saw that bloke go into your house 5 minutes ago.
What have you done? Locked him in the cupboard till later?
Gonna let him out in a couple of days, are you? When he's a spent force and his trousers are in shreds.
A bit risky bringing him home, though, eh, Dor?
Yeah, well, the poor old cow ain't got the energy to go out and pull any more, Trace. No, she has to have home delivery. Dot, do you get £1 off if you have to wait more than half an hour for him to arrive?
The man you saw is an estate agent who is looking at my home on behalf of a couple who wish to buy in the close.
You're moving?
Almost certainly. And thank you, Tracy. You seem genuinely upset by the prospect.
Well, I am. I'll miss you.
Yeah, me too. There'll be no one to scare the local kids with when they misbehave.
Don't worry, Tracy. I don't intend to go far. I've got my eye on the Grange.
The Grange? You can afford that?
Well, probably not under normal circumstances, but this couple are so anxious to find a house here, they are willing to pay top valuation for mine.
You lucky cat.
Luck has got nothing to do with it, Sharon. My flair for interior design and decoration, coupled with exquisite taste, has simply made my home the most desirable in the close.
In your own humble opinion.
I want to move one day. Me and Daryl are going to get a nice little place in the country.
And I suppose you'll fall back on the mercy of the council housing system once your life turns back into a pumpkin. Eh, Cinders?
Wrong, Princess Charmless. I've got my own des res above the cafe. Yes, 2 bedrooms, bathroom, fitted kitchenette.
Really?
Take no notice of her. It's a coal black hole she uses as a storeroom.
Not anymore. I cleared most of the stock out. And I've got the heating working. No, that'll make a cosy little palace one day.
You never told me.
I don't have to tell you everything, Trace. We ain't joined at the hip.
You're not thinking of moving as well, are you? You know I couldn't keep this place going without what you bring in.
Relax, Trace. I know where I'm well off. At least here I've got a swimming pool, sauna, jacuzzi.
Exactly.
Our own gym.
Not that you use it.
Use of your car whenever I need to go to cash and carry.
I said no.
I haven't got a lot of stuff. I could be in my little flat by Monday.
Don't try and blackmail me.
Take my car.
Are you mad?
Brakes dodgy, are they? Well, 2 minutes ago we was calling each other names.
Oh, that was just banter. I didn't mean it.
I did.
Look, do you want it or not? I mean, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, great. Cheers. Cancel that cab, Trace.
What are you after?
I want to rent Sharon's flat.
What for? It's dingy and grimy and above a greasy spoon that's always full of workmen. You're a trollop, you are.
2, 6, 11.
Sharon, you're back. How was the cash and carry?
Not now, Dor. I'm in the middle of adding up. 2, 6, 11. What are you doing?
Waiting. I want to ask you something.
2, 6, 11, 19. Look, it's no good. I can't concentrate with you sitting there. Can't it wait?
No, it's important.
Look, if it's about the car, then I'm sorry. I was forced to park under trees. I know I should have closed the sunroof, but I didn't realise sparrows had that good a name.
It's not about the car. No, carry on.
2, 6, 6, 11, 19, 25...
£219.54.
Dorian?
I've added it up for you. £219.54. That's the answer.
You sure?
I'm married to an accountant. He taught me to add up quickly. It's no substitute for a sex life, but you have to take what you can from a marriage. Now, can we talk?
Hang on, Dor. Hello? Hello, Chris. Yeah, what do you want? These phone calls, they've given him a bloody menace. A chat? You're in prison. What have you got to chat about? Yeah. Hang on a sec, Chris. Hang on. There's someone at the door. Right, fire away.
Well, why not hang up?
Because he'll just ring back. This way, he'll use up his phone card holding on.
Now, it's about your...
It's me dinner. Hang on. Carry on, Doc.
Now, it's about your... Will you please sit down and listen to me? Now, about your flat.
Auntie Shell, do you think I can rent your flat?
Yeah, why not?
No! I have been trying to ask you for the last 5 minutes.
Sorry, Garth got in first. Mummy's apron strings starting to strangle you a bit, are they, mate?
Something like that.
You cannot do this to me. I've been nice to you.
What do you want it for, anyway?
I can't talk about it in front of the boy.
Boy, I'm old enough to know that you only want somewhere to dance a horizontal rumba. We want somewhere to live.
We?
Yeah, me and my friend Kate.
Oh, planning a little slow, quick, slow of your own, eh?
Hold on to your liposuction scar, Dorian. This is going to come as a shock, but it is possible for two people of the opposite sex to have a purely platonic relationship.
All right, you want to play dirty? Let's talk rent. I will double anything he offers.
Right. I can't afford much, but I'll pay you back in kind. I help you out in the cafe as often as I can.
In kind's nice, Scarfy, but it ain't folding.
All right, well, I'll open it up every morning for you and all. Give you an extra hour in bed.
Done. I'm sorry, Dor, but what price an extra hour in bed, eh? What am I talking about? If you don't know, who does?
No hard feelings.
Want to bet?
Does your mum know you're flying the nest?
You know what she's like. She still hasn't come to terms with me being out of nappies yet. I'll wait till she's in a good mood before I break it to her.
Half an hour I queued at that checkout. Then one of me carrier bags split, I got a parking ticket, had a flat tyre that I had to change in the pouring rain, and on top of that I got raging PMT.
So the last thing you want to hear is that Garth's leaving home.
God, this is hard work.
Yeah, sorry, Kate. Not quite the little palace my Aunt Sharon made out, is it? She's always lied to me. Every Easter egg I got from her was a second. When I asked her why they was always broken, she said they must have been laid by very tall chickens.
It'll be okay once we've given it a clean. And an airing. Whew, I feel cold. This is really great.
I'll say.
Being able to share a flat with a man, knowing that we're just mates.
Very adult of us, isn't it?
I wouldn't feel comfortable with most guys unless there was a lock on the bedroom door.
Oh, there's no need to worry about that with me. In fact, you don't even have to worry about locking the bathroom. There's no way I'd walk in and catch you stepping naked and steaming from the shower.
Thanks. I feel better now.
Any time.
I thought this kitchen was supposed to be fitted.
It is fitted. Only not to the walls.
When was your last tetanus jab?
Why?
One of us has got to clean the oven.
Cough, cough, get your clothes on, you two. You've got visitors.
Hello, Kate.
Hello, Tracy.
Settling in all right?
Fine, Mum.
Hope you're looking after yourself properly.
Yes, Mum.
Got enough clean underwear?
Oh, for heaven's sake.
Tracy's not a baby.
He'll always be my baby. Bet you're not eating properly. Got you some chicken and some bacon.
Mum, I live above a cafe and I go to catering college. Food isn't a problem.
Bet you didn't think to get some fruit. Got you some fruit and all in there. Yes, well, you can never have too much.
Trace, why don't you give him your housewarming present?
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
It's a bathroom set. A little mat to go by the sink and another one to go round the toilet. You know, for those accidents little boys have. It'll look nice. I'll go and put it down.
Yeah, while we're on the subject of the toilet, Auntie Sharon, when are you going to get us a seat?
Hang on. I don't think that's down to me. As the landlord, I provide the basic facilities, but fripperies are down to the tenant.
Toilet seat isn't a frippery. It's bloody cold in there.
Yeah, when's the heating gonna come on?
I'm having problems with the boiler. It's not behaving itself.
So you'll get a plumber in then?
No, I'll give it a kick. Always work with Chris.
What about these boxes of beans? When are they going to be shifted?
Soon. Just put them in the big bedroom for now.
We can't. The tinned tomatoes are in there. No, you don't. I'll get it. Tell her about the dripping tap, Kate.
You got water, have ya? I should be charging you more. Look, Kate, just write down all your little problems, then I'll work out what needs to be done.
Right, okay.
So, how's Garfy behaving himself? Just let me know if the rangy little sod gives you any trouble.
I shouldn't think there's much chance of that with him being gay.
Of course.
For you, it's your mum.
So, what's new, Garth?
Not a lot. Certainly nothing in here.
Been to the pictures lately? Bought any new clothes? Turned gay?
It's the only way I could get Kate to move in with me.
You devious little sod. What was you going to do? Turn up in her bedroom one night after a sudden conversion? Was that the plan? No.
Well, not plan A.
You put her straight or else you're out on your ear.
Gave your basin and your toilet bowl a quick once over while I was in there. Hasn't Kate ever heard of domestos?
Mum, will you please stop fussing?
Well, I don't know why you want to leave home in the first place. I mean, you could come and go as you please. I never interfered.
I know. I was very happy at home. But I'm nearly 20 years old and I'm quite capable of looking after myself. The time's come when I want to stand on my own 2 feet. Be independent, OK?
OK. Do you want me to take your dirty washing home?
Please, Mum.
Oh, I thought it was Dorian.
You're disappointed it's me. I take that personally, Trace.
I had a visit from that estate agent. That couple that was going to buy her place have knocked it back. They went round to view while she was out and told the estate agent it looked like it'd been decorated by a barmaid who'd won the pools.
You're joking.
No, listen, and they said it was pokey.
She'd die if anyone found out. And we have.
Good evening. Can I have a look at your local paper? I simply must find my own little love nest to rent. I've been trying to find somewhere to go with my new man, Brian. He's a relapsed, born-again Christian. And I suddenly realised that I had been to all the local hotels at least half a dozen times. I mean, it is becoming embarrassing. Half of them mention me by name in their fire instructions. What?
We were just wondering what it was called.
What?
The pub you worked in before you had your big win. I bet you served a lovely pint of old pokey.
Who told you?
That estate agent.
Well, what was he doing here?
Checking out this place.
What for? If my place wasn't good enough for the tasteless bitch,
Then
then...
what would she want with a tip like this?
I didn't say that.
No, but you were thinking it. Well, you're wrong. He thinks it could be just the sort of place they're looking for.
Look any sicker, door, we'll have to call an ambulance.
No, really, I'm big enough to be happy for you. Well, it means you can realise your little dream sooner than you thought, Tracy. Sell up and buy your little place in the country.
No, she can't. Be no good for me. I've got to be near the cafe, I Trace.
Yeah.
What's the matter with you? Of course we've got to sell. You can come and live up here, near the prison. Lovely countryside.
I'm not sure I want to move right now.
Tracy, these people are willing to pay top valuation. It's a one-off. It could be years before the market gets back up to the level we bought at. And I don't want to lose money I had to work hard for.
You stole it.
You make it sound so easy. It weren't just a question of walking into a bank and having it all handed over to me. I suppose it was, really, but it still all had to be planned.
You've changed your tune. You used to bore me rigid banging on about your dream house. Now you can't wait to get rid of it.
Oh, well, I'm sorry if I bored you. If you'd have been born in a poxy prefab like me, I wouldn't have had to keep on. You'd have understood.
So where was I brought up? Balmoral?
Compared to me,
Aunt Sylvie's flat had a damp patch in every room.
talk to me about damp. We longed for a room with a dry patch. And we had rats.
No, you never had rats, apart from your mother.
We had sewer rats in the garden. I used to pick them off with my air gun. We knew how to enjoy ourselves then. Kids today. Don't know what they're missing, stuck in front of their computer screens all day long.
I think I'd rather them do that than shoot things with a gun.
Never done me no harm.
You grew up to be an armed robber.
I know why you're so anti. It's that sister of yours. If she weren't living there, things would be different, wouldn't they?
But Sharon's been good to me. I could never have run that house without her help. I'd feel like I was abandoning her.
Look, I'm going to be released in the not-too-distant future. She's going to be out on her ear then anyway. This way, she'll get a chance to sort herself out before she gets lumbered with Chris again. You'd be doing her a favour. And then there's Garthy. We'd have enough money left over to buy him a nice little place of his own. Now, you'd like to do that for him, wouldn't you?
Of course I would.
Well then. Here, what's this bird like he's shacked up with?
He's not shacked up with her, they're just friends.
Well, of course she's his friend. You don't have a regular strump you don't get on with.
It's all right for you. You ain't got to break the news to Sharon.
I don't mind telling her. In fact, I quite look forward to it. Done roaming.
What?
I think that's what we call the new place.
I think I prefer Dan Robin. What's wrong with Dan and Trace?
Yeah, we done that. I fancy something with a bit more imagination. Trace and Dow.
I knew what I was doing when I picked a catering student to share with. My last flatmate was doing pathology. I was never comfortable with a steak and kidney pie.
Kate, I've got a confession to make.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Something's happened to me. You've turned me upside down.
What do you mean?
Well, I fancy you, so I don't think I'm gay anymore.
What? But all that pain you went through when you came out.
I've gone back in again. I'm sorry. I feel as though I've let you down.
No. Don't be silly. I'm glad you feel like that. You see, I found myself wanting you.
Brilliant. I mean, really? Should we go into the bedroom?
We don't want to rush this, do we?
Don't we?
No. Let's just savour the moment.
All right.
Besides, before we can do anything, we've got 6 cases of tin tomatoes to move off the bed.
Save it, Trace. I'm sick of your excuses.
What's this?
Right, pack your bags, Hansel and Gretel, you're out.
No, please, Auntie Sharon, not just now.
Don't blame me. It's your mum's fault. She's throwing me out so she can sell up and go and live in the country. So I shall be needing this place for myself.
Look, you don't have to move out right away. It might not even happen. They haven't even looked at the house yet.
It's all right. I know where I'm not wanted.
You're out of order doing this, Mum.
Well, it's for the best, Garth. It'll give us money in the bank. Me and your dad will be able to help you buy a little flat of your own.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, so it's OK now, is it, Gar? I'm all right, so sod you, Sharon. Treachery don't just run in this family, it gallops.
Okay, let's go and pack.
But there's no need for this show.
I bet your Darryl can't believe his luck. He'd do anything to get me out of his precious house. He's never liked me living there. Why don't you stand up to him, Trace? You shouldn't let him tell you what to do. Are you listening?
I wanted this as much as Darryl.
You care. You used me. Oh, don't leave me, Shell. I couldn't cope in the place on my own, Shell. And then wallop, have that between the shoulder blades.
Actually, I'm doing you a favour.
Excuse me? How is throwing me out of a luxury 5-bedroomed house into this crap pit doing me a favour? Well,
Hold on, I'm trying to remember. Oh, yeah, that's it. You was going to have to go when the boys get out anyway. This way, it'll give you a chance to sort yourself out before you got Chris under your feet again. OK, look, I'll forget the idea of moving near the prison. I'll move near here, then you can stay with me.
No, don't worry about me. You do as you intended. Like you said, I'll be out of my ears soon anyway. No, don't worry, I'll be fine.
Mum, it's too late for Kate to try and get back into the halls of residence. Is it all right if she comes back and stays with me?
You've dropped your little pretence now, have you, Garth? Oh, sorry, Trace. You didn't know that Garth tricked Kate into moving in here by telling her he was gay, did you?
What? What?
Vindictive bunch of you women, ain't you?
What happened?
Nothing. What are you expecting to happen?
Well, the people who want to buy the house, have they arrived?
Yes, and they like it. They like it a lot, actually.
Really?
Yes, really. And they've just gone upstairs for another look.
What are they like?
He's all right. She's a bitch. Call my China Grand vulgar. Tasteless cow.
So, looks like you will be moving then.
Looks like it.
It's the end of an era.
We'll keep in touch, Dor.
No, we won't. That's just something people say. We'll soon forget about each other.
Dorian, I'll never ever forget you.
Thank you. It already seems strange with Sharon not being here. How's she getting on at the flat?
Fine. I rang her last night, but I don't think she wanted to talk. She had to go because Badger Watch was coming on.
It's sad. I will miss you. You and Sharon know more about me than anyone else in the world, apart from my gynecologist. What does this new guy do?
He's a record producer.
Really? They have those wonderful house parties in the summer. You know, where the drinks are served by hunky male models and lots of famous people drop by for a snort. That could be just the shot in the arm the social life round here needs, now that the Rotary Club's given up its bondage nights.
Well, you soon get over the shock of us leaving.
Tracy!
In here.
Hi. We really love the
Dominic!
Dodo!
Oh, God. Is there a man alive who hasn't swept her chimney?
I live next door.
Not that awful house that looks like it's been decorated
No, the other side.
Oh, my God, Angela's upstairs.
What's the matter?
Well, when we had our thing, my wife caught us.
In mid-thing.
Are you down there?
She's coming! I've got to get out of here! The key! The key!
It's in the kitchen,
Well, what are we going to do?
Calm down, darling. She may not recognise you. As I remember, it wasn't your face she saw.
Well, Dominic, it's not perfect, but I'm sure we can do something with it. Oh, so that's why you're so keen to move here?
Darling, I can explain!
Oi, what about my ass?
Sorry.
I knew it. I knew living next door to you would bring the house prices down.
What can I say? I'm a victim of fate.
There's only one victim here, and you're looking at her.
I sense it would be best if I go.
Either that, or you're dead, Dodo. What is it?
A peace offering.
Is it worth £750,000?
Well, of course it isn't.
Then stick it, because that's what you cost me.
Oh, Tracy, please don't bear a grudge. I'm Jewish. We don't handle guilt well.
Oh, Dorian, this stuff's really expensive.
£120 an ounce plus VAT. But who counts money where friendship's involved?
Hello, Shal.
Tracy,
Got your favourite cakes?
I'm surprised you've got the cheek to show your face round here.
This is Tracy's house. We have discussed the unfortunate incident, and she has forgiven me.
No, I ain't. I've taken your perfume, but it'll be months before I'm friends with you again.
Of course. Well, I'll just leave you two alone. Dominic is coming round to have a second look at my bedroom.
You ain't thinking of buying your house again?
No, he just wants a second look at my bedroom.
All right if I sit down?
You don't have to ask.
It's only polite when visiting. Visitors get the biggest cake as well, don't they? Well, The old place hasn't changed much.
You've only been gone a week. How are you?
Fine.
How's the caff?
Fine.
Business good?
Fine. Everything's fine, except the flat.
Oh.
That's brilliant. Yes, I've done wonders with it. You wouldn't recognise the place. You seem disappointed.
Oh, yeah, I am. Look, I know you probably think it's a cheek, but now the move's off, I was wondering if you wanted to move back here.
Of course. I do think it's a cheek. No, living in the flats.
Brilliant, yeah, you said.
Get another lodger.
No, I don't want some stranger dropping all their dirty underwear everywhere, leaving a ring around the bath and coming in at all hours drunk as a sack. It was bad enough when I had to put up with it from my own sister.
Trace, this is a luxury home. You can attract a top-class punter. Advertise. And I'm not talking about the newsagent's window above Cindy's home massage and nearly new pram for sale. You know, horse and hounds, country life. That's the sort of market you should be aiming at.
What, like a professional type?
Possibly, or someone who owns their own business. Mind you, you'll have to offer more than just a room. Breakfast in bed, full laundry service, evening meal, priority use of all household facilities like the jacuzzi, TV remote, unlimited use of the drinks cabinet.
Oh, yeah, I'm not going to end up as someone's skivvy.
It's only fair, Trace. After all, it's their money that's paying for everything. OK.
OK.
Right, I'll have the room then. I accept your terms and conditions and I'm ready to move back in.
I'm not waiting on you, hand and foot. What are you up to? What about your precious flat?
Trace, it's a tip. I wouldn't kennel a dog there. So Garfy can have it back. He's a student. They love living in squalor. What'll I do when you are far away and I am blue? What'll I do
When I'm alone.